Hi, I'm Stanley from SNL. Today we're here with Professional Heating Plumber Installer magazine to check out the Wohler VIS 700 inspection camera. If you like plumbing content, product reviews and all that sort of stuff, why not check out the Professional Heating and Plumbing Installers YouTube channel. So I'm at a pub in Essex. They're going to have a new septic tank fitted and I'm here just to inspect the drains to make sure that everything's running as it should. So here we have the Wohler VIS 700 high definition inspection camera. Let's take a look inside. Here we have the HD monitor. Just pops up. The pan and tilt camera with 30 meters of cable, and this is designed to go in your pipe work, your duct work, chimneys, any inaccessible areas, including your drains. Let's take a look at a few of the features. So here we have the pan and tilt camera head that gives you a complete 360-degree view in HD of anything that could be 10, 20, 30 meters down the pipe work. If you think you're 20 meters down the pipe, there's a crack, you can't quite see it because it's at the bottom of the camera. You use this little joystick here to angle the lens downwards, touch the screen and it'll auto-focus on the crack. That's it, you can see it. So here we've got the brains behind the whole operation. This is a HD touchscreen monitor with 3 buttons. Firstly, you've got your video recording, your on and off, and then your take picture function. All good features. This little joystick here controls the pan and tilt camera. You've got built-in SD cards. You've got a battery indicator, and a load of other features. But the 2 things that I really want to talk to you about are the meter counter. So if you imagine, this is 2 meters over there, you've pulled your cable out and you're about to stick it in your pipe work, you don't need to have to remember the figure that you've got to take off to work out how far down the line the problem is. You press this little button here, which takes your indicator back to 0, and now you know, once you're 17.26 meters in, that's exactly where you've got to dig if you've got a problem. The other feature that I really like is the auto leveling feature. Now that, to me, is genius. You press this little button here, and what that does, that levels the camera so that you know that it's exactly horizontal. So you imagine, you're 6 meters down the pipe, you've gone around a corner, you don't know which way up your head is, upside down, 45 degrees, inside out. It could be any of them things. Press that, it levels it, you know, down's down and up is up. As we're talking about the brains behind the whole thing, let me show you some of the other things that I like. You've got a completely modular system. This has got 2 meters of cable on it, so you can have this sat over there. The monitor itself hanging off of a wall with this little handy clip, like that. That just slots back in here like that, onto this lovely hard case shell. The thing I like about this hard case shell is, if you think this is going to be rattling around the back of your motor, it's going to be put in all sorts of situations. It's not always going to be set up in bench conditions. You're going to be out in fields, under sinks, building sites, anywhere that there's rubble or danger, this case is going to protect it. Let's have a look at some of the other things. Shut this up. If you think this cable is going to be going down drains and all other dirty places, things that you're not really going to want to get in your hands, so why would you want them on your tools as well? That's why I like this. Oh. This reel is completely removable. That way you can clean it down at the end of any job. That way you've not got the smells in the back of the van, the smells in the customers' houses, but always it's going to stay clean and professional. So that's me showing you some of the features of the Wohler VIS 700 high definition inspection camera. Let's do some jobs with it. Right, so here we are. The customer's having a new septic tank fitted. I'm just going to take this lid off, check the line to make sure everything's running perfectly. Let's get this opened up. As today's a sunny day, I'm going to use the included visor. Pull the camera out. This is a little protective sleeve just to cover the camera, make sure nothing gets damaged. Clips on nice and easily. And as we're going into 4-inch pipe, what I'm going to do is put this little roller ball on. What that does, it just helps it slide easily down the pipe work. Right, let's get into it. So now we're at the entrance of the pipe work. If I just zero this out, so now we know that we're at exactly 0 meters from this point. And as I'm going down, I'm just inspecting everything that I'm seeing. We're 7.52 metres in at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press this take a picture button so that I can let the customer know at a later date what I found down the line. There is a fair amount of build up with what looks like tissue and other deposits. So just touching briefly back onto the brains of the unit, Wohler do an app, Wohler inspection app. And what the whole idea of that is, you can download that onto your iPad or your iPhone or any Wi-Fi enabled device really. This has got built-in Wi-Fi and it gives the ability to hand your phone or your iPad over to the customer so that they can watch what you're doing as you're doing it. It's just another handy little feature. So the camera's just fallen on its side again. So if I just press this auto leveling function, there we go. And now I've got the water at the bottom and the top of the pipe at the top where it should be. So I know I'm 13.22 metres that way somewhere. Not 100% sure, but luckily Wohler sell a locator that goes on top. So in the camera head itself, there's a little transmitter that beams a signal up. You run the transmitter over the top of the area and that'll tell you exactly where the camera head is beneath you. So there's no guessing where you've got to dig. You can just dig right on top of the spot. 19.33 metres. There's another build up, so that's something else that's going to have to be looked at, see if it's causing any problems, backflows, blockages, anything like that. And that's it, we're back at 0 and the camera's out. So that's it, camera's cleaning away. After reviewing the footage, I've worked out that every couple of metres or so, there's some dips in the pipe work. I've spoken to the customer. We've both decided the best thing to do is renew the pipe, and that's what's going to happen. So now that I've used the VIS 700, a few of the things that I like the most about it was that pan and tilt camera. When I was at the point that I needed to be, I was able to turn the camera to see exactly what I wanted to, and that was made even better by the HD quality screen. The other feature that I really liked was that meter counter, so I knew exactly where down the line I had to go for, and told me where the problem was. So I knew that at 8 metres, there was a dip in the pipe work, and then again at 12 metres, and then again at 14 metres. That all helped me come to the conclusion that we need to renew that pipe work. So what do I think about it? I like it. The fact it gave me the ability to show the customer everything that I was doing with the video that I produced, helped them make the decision to renew the pipe work, so we got to exactly where we needed to be by the end of the day. It was easy to use, and yeah, I'd recommend it. So that's it, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you want any more information on these, check out the Wohler website. I'll catch you on the next one.